Well, here's one everybody's been waiting on, or maybe you haven't. Don't really matter to me, but it's a 6-month review of Landstar. And for me, so far, so good. I came into Landstar with a healthy emergency fund. Of course, we had the virus hit, and that took an impact. It was a huge impact. I don't know about you, but it hit me pretty hard. I mean, I sat at the house a lot. Just be honest with you, I just was not going to pull $1.10 freight. It's just not in me to do that. I'm not out here to lose money. I'm out here to make money. And of course, there's the argument that you're losing money while you're sitting at the house. And of course, I have a high lease payment, but I also have an excellent emergency fund, and that's what it's for. When you have an emergency fund, I considered the virus to be an emergency, and I just wasn't going to run my truck in the ground just trying to make a dollar. So I sat at the house quite a bit. But those of you that are wanting numbers, the first 6 months I only made $62,000, but I probably sat at home for like almost 2 of that. And to put things in perspective for you, the 6th month I made $18,000. So you take that $18,000 from that 62 and you figure out when the rates started coming back and the freight started popping, the money is definitely here. So I sat at the house a lot for the first 6 months. Things are picking up now. Have a great week and a great month on tap for the month of August. Tomorrow is the 10th. And I'll turn in that load just as soon as I get it done. And for the first 10 days of August, I'll have $8,700 made, and I've got several loads booked right behind it. So August is turning out to be an outstanding month. That will be my 7th month here. But again, $62,000 for the first 6 months at Landstar. This probably isn't a video that you wanted to see because it's got some extremely low numbers in it. But again, we had the virus hit us and it impacted everybody. Over here at Landstar, a lot of drivers had some dedicated lanes and some good relationships with their brokers and everything. And they was able to keep moving and keep their rates halfway decent. I was just getting started out and building relationships with brokers, so I didn't really have a good pool to pull from. But I'm developing those relationships now. The lanes are looking much better, and I've gotten some better relationships with some brokers, so the money is starting to come in now. This is a process. It takes time to build those relationships, and after you've been over here a while and you've worked with certain brokers, you know which ones you can work with, which ones you can't work with, and there's a lot here that I can't work with. There's a lot that I refuse to work with. I see their loads on the board every day, and some of them are some good paying loads. I don't care. I mean, there's a limit to everything, and for me to get under a good paying load that delivers on Monday and you show up and they tell you, oh, your appointment isn't until Wednesday and nobody said a damn word to you, yeah, that kind of rubs me the wrong way, especially if I've got another load booked behind it. So you have to kind of keep an eye out over here, because not every broker is a good broker, but there are some great brokers here. They're easy to deal with. Those that you build relationships with will take care of you. I mean, I get emails and I get calls all the time. Are you going to be in this area on this date or whatever? And they usually have some good loads there, and a lot of times I can't cover them. I just simply can't, because I generally stay booked out at least a week in advance. I try to. Now, I've had some weeks where I pick a load and I wait till I get over to where I'm going to book a load. And I don't worry about it too much if I'm in a good area, especially where the freight is hot at. Now, if I'm going east to west, oh yeah, I'm already looking for that load before I even hook to the load going that direction. And sometimes it just takes a couple of days to wait. You have to wait it out. You can't jump on every load you see. Although if you see a load you want, you better jump on it, because it'll be gone before the phone call is made. All right, well, it's not the video everybody was expecting because of the low numbers and everything, but I appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. And for those of you that want to make the comment that I'm losing my shorts over here, maybe your finances aren't as in good a shape as mine are.